Finally, Jay has come back this week to review WWE 12. I was excited. I turned this game on, and I sat for like 4 hours and made this cool character, and I got to make move lists off of like hundreds of moves. I even got to make my own special move, my own finisher. It's called the Empty Abyss. It's pretty sick. And then
what move is it really though?
It's like a choke slam. I pick him up, and then I choke slam him into my knee, and then I pull him off my knee, and then I put him into the pedigree, and then I pick him up off the pedigree, and I side slam his face into the freaking mat. So it's like 2 moves in one.
Yeah, 2 to 3
No, but
moves.
dude, you can speed it up and control the. You can actually
how quick your guy
yeah. So my guy just like grabs him, pauses, goes choke slam, slam, and like it looks so awesome when I did it. So I did that. I made my own entrance music with pyro. I got to use my own music that was on my Xbox. I did all this stuff, and then I like turned the game on. And there's different modes. There's Road to WrestleMania. It's all pre-choreographed storyline. There's WWE Universe, which actually tells you when real events are going on, but you can sit there and edit them and basically go up in time, and that's where you can like edit your guy in and whatever. And then there's just, Exhibition, where you just go in and play whatever you want, however you want.
Right.
You can even make your own storylines, and there's so much customization.
Yeah, the customization is a crap ton.
Yeah, and they put all that time into customization, so I was so stoked. I got in my first match, and then I like totally got my ass kicked, and I was like, okay, maybe it's just me. I don't. So I went went through some tutorials. Okay, R's to counter, blah blah. Nope, turns out the counter button works 10% of the time. Different people are just cheating cheapers. Like if you fight the Undertaker, it's almost impossible to beat him. I'm the Undertaker, and like I will just beat the crap out of him. I'll just take a chair and just smash him in the face for like ever, and then he goes,
hour and a half.
Tombstone pile driver. I win. John Cena's cheap. All those big A-listers, it's almost impossible to beat them. The Road to WrestleMania thing is incredibly frustrating. Even if you're playing on easy, the game's like, oh, you got to beat the Big Show. Okay, you just beat the crap out of the Big Show, and then your reward for beating the Big Show is he beats you in one hit, and then you have to beat him again with somebody else. And then, okay, I finally did all that. Now I'm Sheamus. All right, what do I got to do? I got to fight Edge in the back room. All right, I'll fight Edge in the back room, bust his ass. I win. Now you got to fight The Miz and Alberto Del Rio simultaneously in the back room. You can't win. It's really frustrating. They sit there and like give you this task. The task is kind of shady on what you're supposed to do. You do it, and then they're like, "You suck. Do something harder." Yeah, so that's not fun.
They're like, "Why'd you win? You were supposed to lose. Here's another one, so you lose."
Right, and then in the tutorials, they're like, "Hey, here's how to win Hell in a Cell. Here's how to win a cage match. Here's how to win Royal Rumble. Tables, ladders, chairs. Tell all that stuff. No idea how to win an Inferno match. There's like fire on the ring, and like the heat goes up, and the heat goes down, and eventually like the guy throws me through the fire and I lose, and no button combinations I can find can throw him out of the fire. So it's deeply frustrating. My point is,
some of the tutorials.
Yeah, like grappling is broken every once in a while. I mean, there's a cool grapple system in this where you can actually target like the head, arms, or legs, and that helps. But so many times I'll reach to grapple, and all of a sudden like the guy will just like glitch out and be standing next to me and start hitting me, or I'll go to punch him, and my punch goes right through his body, and he just starts punching the shit out of me. And there's just so many of those things where it's like, I should not. This guy should have no chance to defeat me, and because the game is broken, he's able to defeat me. Plus, the graphics are from like last year, years ago. It's pretty awful.
Yeah, they're not too good.
For all the potential here. The game is near unplayable and shoots itself in the face, so it's just really, really depressing. I was sad because
So unless you really like just making your own characters over and over again and be like, oh, that guy looks cool. Okay.
No, and that's the thing. Like,
never play as him.
if you go into exhibition with your created character or whoever, as long as you don't fight anybody that's like ranked like into the 90s, like, dude, I could beat the shit out of Mark Henry like there's no tomorrow. Like, you know, Cody Rhodes, I can kick his ass.
Yeah, that could defeat the person.
But if I try to fight Randy Orton,
yeah,
dude,
exactly.
he will kick the shit out of me. No matter how good I am at the goddamn games. Because the game is just broken enough that, you know, taking on Big Show by myself outside of the Road to WrestleMania mode is impossible. And it makes me sad because I really like wrestling. So unless you're a super devout fan that is willing to overlook these broken areas, it's just not worth. I say the best thing, if you guys are big wrestling fans or whatever, rent it for the weekend. So
yeah, and just play it a bit.
4 out of 10. It's a sad, sad day for Jay.
Could have been great.
Al don't care because he don't care much about wrestling.
Yeah, not really. I've never been a fan of wrestling games. Either.
I said ramen at first. I was like, this would have been perfect for the last episode, but it's not. It's ramen. Saints Row finally. I think it was the Fallen Saint who asked if we were going to review it. We are.
I saw you play it.
We are finally going to review it, so you get to know our thoughts on Saints Row. The Battle of Ramen is that episode. It's coming up next, and that episode we will have finally a winner for Microsoft points. Peace.